Is the place we share with the squirrels and the dogs. It's a real nice day today. It's been nice for the last 3 days. It was real cool there for a while, but it's warmed up. We generally get a couple weeks of nice weather in September. Our yard is still early American rustic. It's just the forest pretty much the way it was when we got here. We've got some nice trees here. They're good size for Fairbanks area. In fact, one of the main reasons we bought this place was the fact that there was some nice big trees on it. That's going to be the front yard there. I built that retaining wall this summer. We'd hoped to get it planted this fall, but I just got too busy doing other things. And we'll walk back here towards the deck. We've got about a little bit over 3 acres here. There's neighbors down below, but you don't really notice they're there unless their dogs are barking. The fellow that has the place just below us has a team of dogs that he runs in the wintertime. And I had to go down and talk to them last spring. They were making so much noise. They've been pretty good since then. And there's some of my wood. Trying to get enough wood together here for the winter. This is the south face of our house. As you can see, almost all the windows are on the south side. We only have 2 windows on the north side. There's no sense in looking out at the dark. It's really pleasant in the summertime, but it's pretty cold in the wintertime. I was looking in a book that compared different areas of the United States, and they compared 286 towns and metropolitan areas throughout the United States and rated them according to climate. Fairbanks was number 286. I'm going to try something here and see if I can show you a little bit of the area while I'm driving to town. I have to go to Curry's Corner and get a sheet of 3/8 T111. Then I have to run to the shop. I need a ladder. I'm putting up some trim on the back side of the house. So I thought I'd try this out and see if it's successful at all. Fairbanks proper is in a valley, the Tanana Valley. There's a series of outlying hills. We live northeast of town. We're about 4 miles north and 6 miles east. As you can see, there's just a lot of rolling hills. Our primary trees are birch, aspen, and spruce. Down here at the bottom of the hill is a moose crossing. The moose come up through the valley. Oftentimes you can see them crossing the road early in the morning. Beautiful day. As you can see, the leaves are already starting to turn. It's the 3rd of September. By the 7th or 8th, they'll all be yellow, and by the 15th of September, all the trees will be bare. Then we generally don't get a whole lot of snow until probably the middle of October. We never do get all that much snow. Most I've ever seen here in Fairbanks is about 3.5, 4 feet. Places down along the coast like Valdez gets between 20 and 25 feet of snow every winter. This road, Chena Hot Springs Road, would make a passable country road outside. It's one of the nicest roads in Fairbanks. The main road between Anchorage and Fairbanks is a 2-lane road. The old highway, which is about 50 miles longer, is full of turns and twists, and the road's fallen into disrepair over the last 8 or 10 years, so there's really only one decent road to go to Anchorage. I work. This is our little B&B shop here. We've got a plumbing shop, an electrical shop, a little carpenter area. Bill and Lloyd have their office downstairs, and I have the penthouse office upstairs. I'll show you around the yard a little bit. This is the roundhouse over here. That's where all the work's done on the equipment, the rolling stock. That's the gantry crane. Spent many a cold hour working on that, trying to keep it going when it's 40 or 50 below zero. That's the car shop over there behind the engine. Looks like they got some freight in to unload tomorrow first thing. That's the coal bunker down there when they used to have steam engines. That's where they take on water. They haven't used that in about 15 years. Looking up this way, the depot is up there about a half a mile. Just walk around a little bit here. A-double-R. Shop where they do all the work on the rolling stock. It's pretty quiet today because it's a holiday. I installed that overhead crane this last winter with Dick Carroll, another employee. We put it up working on top of a boxcar. These are 18-foot overhead doors. We have 4 of them in this building. And 5 of them in the freight house. People get pretty excited when one of these doors gets stuck in the up position when it's 40 below zero. Equipment. We call it the piggy packer. Unloads vans off flat cars, puts them on trucks, or moves it wherever it needs to go. We're going to have to build a building for that here in the next year. Either that or knock out a wall in the roundhouse and make a 20-foot door in it. This is the freight office here, where all the freight that comes into Fairbanks is unloaded. They have a track that goes right inside the building so they can keep perishable goods inside. About once a year I get to climb that water tower and change 2 little light bulbs up there. It's quite a thrilling experience because there's no cage around the ladder. When I first came to Fairbanks, there weren't any yard lights, and I'd put up pole lights all over the yard. I'd put lights on the side of the buildings, lights in front of the buildings, along the tracks. Almost any lights that light up the yard here in Fairbanks I've put on since I worked here. I consider that one of the most important things I've done because it gives workers a lot more safety in the wintertime when it's dark all the time. We put in a new 8-inch water main to the yard last summer, and we're gradually upgrading all the electrical and plumbing. So by the time I'm ready to leave the railroad, I can say that it's better shape than when I started. These two coaches here are put together by a group called Tour Alaska, and they changed all the glass in these dome cars. It cost them $40,000 just for the glass. Really plush cars inside. It costs $100 to ride from here to Anchorage. I think they lost a lot of money this summer. I think they're going to have to change their method of operating. This is the roundhouse. This is where the mechanics work on all the heavy equipment. The ceiling's about 35 feet high in here, so they can get cranes and different equipment inside. This is the engine bay where they can work on the engines inside. There's pits under the track so they can get under the engines. There's some of my archaic electrical gear. One of these days we're going to have to change out this whole yard. They're used to run up and down the rail. We've got rail trucks now that we have access to, which are a lot better because they're heated. These used to be a real experience riding in the winter time, because those side curtains are just made out of canvas. There's no heat in there. You can imagine when you have to ride 20 miles down the rail when it's 30 or 40 below. You start out from Fairbanks dressed like a mummy. Why I don't miss riding in those a bit. As you can see, there's always things strewn all over, as we've always got 9 projects going at once. This is our plumbing shop. We try and keep some order in this chaos. We do manage to keep our pipe fittings pretty well separated. Nice thing about working in a small shop like this, I had the opportunity to learn a lot of different things. So now I can do carpentry work, plumbing work, and electrical work. This is what we call our carpenter shop. But normally we just use this as kind of a staging area. This is the electrical shop. All kinds of bodies strewn thither and yon. Parts. You never throw anything away in Fairbanks, because Fairbanks is the end of the line. Sometimes it's hard to get replacement parts, and you can always rob something off of something to keep things going. Well, I'll show you my little office and then we'll be on our way. I always wanted an executive suite. Looks like this is as close as I came. And this is where I work, although I don't spend very much time in this office. At least I have a place to come and do my paperwork and try and get my thoughts together. And that, in a nutshell, is the Fairbanks portion of the railroad. I work between here and Hurricane, which is about 180 miles south. We've got a yard in Healy, which is 110 miles south. Then we've got section houses at Dome, Dunbar, North Pole, Ferry, Garner, Carlow, Cantwell, Broad Pass, and Hurricane. We have to work and keep all those going too. It's quite a challenging job because you get to do a lot of different things. Looking at Denali Park, so maybe I'll take the camera with me. We're going to be doing some paving work down there, and possibly we could see some animals. This is coming into the house from the porch. Let's see. It's the hallway. Go up here, and this is the downstairs bathroom. It's hard to get this focused in here. That's a toilet. And that's the hallway looking down towards the living room. The kitchen's through this little arch. Let's go find Steve. There's Steve, Peeping Tom. Steve's gonna watch the house while I'm gone.
Yeah.
He used to take me fishing in his boat all the time. He used to feel sorry for me because I looked hungry, like I needed some fish to eat. This is the study. It just ran into the wall. This is where Pamela and I hatch our ingenious plans to make $1 million. And there they are. Who's that guy? Who is that guy? There's my button collection. Well, that's enough for the study. This is looking into the living room. This is the dining room. Our fireplace. And the TV, the Chicago Cubs are playing the New York Mets. I hope the Cubs clean up. Steve's hiding somewhere. That's looking upstairs into our bedroom. Up there somewhere. Living room. Okay, now we'll go upstairs. This is the upstairs bathroom. Hi, sports fans. Okay. Now we'll go in. And this is Pamela's and my bedroom. We overlook the living room. That's the stained glass that Mom made for us. It's really pretty. This is our wardrobe. This is our prize antique. This is our favorite. It was made around 1890. And this is our messy walk-in closet. Oh, just walked into the dresser. This is the kids' bedroom. We're on the other side of the kids' bedroom now. This is so Wayne and Anya can see some of their toys they left at home. You want to play hockey, Wayner? This is Anya's room. Although she doesn't sleep in here. It's still her room. She sleeps with Mama. That's her bed that she never sleeps in. I don't remember if I did the kitchen or not, so maybe I'll do it twice. But I don't think we've been in here yet. We have just a narrow little kitchen, but we like it because it's easy to use. You just turn around from the sink to the stove, or the other way around, or whatever. Pamela spent 2 or 3 days looking for this wallpaper. I remember dropping her off at the wallpaper store on my way to work and then picking her up on my way home. If you can believe that. There's my furnace. And we'll go into the back room. Every house has to have a back room where everything accumulates and conglomerates. Tools. Clothes. Let's get a zoom on the dirty clothes. Dirty work clothes. Boo. Trying to get them all washed before I go so I can get home and just jump right into them. And this concludes your basic tour of the Horine household. Please deposit your $5 at the door as you leave. Thank you and good day. Now we'll have some words of wisdom from Ms. Dean Bartunik.
Words of wisdom?
Yeah.
You better turn that thing off if you want to keep it.
Tell us, what one thing have you learned in your 52 years?
I'll take the bell.
Now this is for posterity.
One thing that I've learned. Oh boy.
Let's jump over to this next guy here. What is this? Pillow fight night?
You missed that. You missed that shot, didn't you?
There's a ham if I were selling. Well, let's go in here.
Come on in. Nana.
Don't you take my picture? You're taking Harry's picture. Harry, Wayne, go.
It's just for us.
Yeah, this is for us. We're not sending it to Hollywood.
We got that damn moving camera going. Just knock it off. That's enough. Forget Uncle Harry, but
No, just forget it. Move it around the other direction. You're gonna have to take that out to the house, out to Gresham. Get back to that beehive.
Hey, that'd be kind of neat. You want to tape your beehive?
That's just an old Jubilee.
Say that
A
again.
young
No.
Say that again.
This is a sign of maturity.
29 forever.
How old did you say you are?
I won't say. I'm to that point where
Must be
I say my age under my breath.
he must be at
Let's say
least,
that.
23?
He goes on
45.
24.
25.
You believe that?
Oh, a couple more years, Greg, and you'll be caught up to me.
Yep, one more year.
You sit on it.
How old are you, Harry? About 22?
No, yeah, I'll be 22.
You'll be 22.
She's older than me, though.
She is.
He went for older women.
She,
They're fun.
they're funner,
Older women make beautiful lovers. Did you hear that song?
huh? All right.
It's like being on the news.
Where's Harry? I want Harry's reaction.
Back it up here.
That's probably where your lawn chair is.
Losing your britches.
I'm fixing it.
She's fixing it.
Take your time now.
The great,
I think that's enough.
the great stone face.
You want to catch me when I was just a dad for an old, huh?
Well, I'm waiting for some words of wisdom. Dean wouldn't give me any.
You mean that's
Right now.
sound too?
You want me to tell him one
Is it?
thing? I
Yeah.
learned in 52 years. I couldn't think of one thing.
Probably do that.
He wouldn't have said anything, huh? Go for
Are
it.
you ready?
We're ready. That's the first time I've ever seen you take a sip of beer.
Oh, I'll never stop laughing tonight now.
What, just 2 sips, huh?
Where'd you go? Oh, let's take that out. No wonder it wasn't coming. Now how do I feel?
And he came on the airplane today, too, didn't he?
Get your leg out or you'll end up like David did.
There's David Horine. I remember when. Someday this will be worth a lot of money. When you're inducted into Cooperstown, we'll show this film. Yeah. Portland's answer to Pete Rose.
Just remember your old mom, that's all.
Yeah.
I want a new house and a car and an airplane.
Well, I'm gonna win $2 million, I'll give you some. I sent in my thing to
Don't hold your breath, though. till she
Reader's
does.
Digest.
There's Harry.
Here's her.
I've been doing
Here's
that
my
for
watch.
years.
I have
but I
it too.
still haven't
Beautiful
given
watch,
up.
sir.
Someone's got
Yes.
Well, that's where.
All right.
Good lady.
somebody else.
That's great.
I enter all
Very fine.
That's good.
I'm gonna go get some more.
That's great.
Where's my son?
I just don't have too much
He's not hatched
there. I
yet.
get maybe $10 worth of time.
Haven't won anything.
He'll make it.
I'm done.
You're done. Well, that was good. Appreciate that. That was great.
You know, if they don't.
Get up and swing a little.
Anybody out? Are you? No, no, I got this one. This is my.
The young blood is what she does. Stand over here with the camera.
I'm trying to stand behind the camera.
What are you doing, Mother?
I'm just
He's
hiding.
hiding.
Bridges up there.
Do something, Joyce. Sing a tune. What do you want me to do?
All right.
Have a little motion.
Dario can sit there and scratch his nose for hours.
It looks like he's picking his nose. Come on, get your finger out of your eye, Dario.
I can do something right now with that.
Oh my, come on, David. Right over this way. We can say he threw it to Mother, but Mother's not in the camera. Where's Gus?
Over here.
Do some breakdancing.
We need a ball, is what we need. What's Daddy doing?
Nana.
Yeah.
Nana.
Okay.
I'm gonna see
Oh,
that.
you That one isn't a hard enough ball.
Break in? Yeah.
Takes me that long to run.
Huh?
A couple months ago.
MVP.
Takes you 6 hours to make 9 bucks? You're gonna have to.
2 seconds suspended.
You're gonna have to find more bottles.
You know we better.
You did punch your window out one time. In your wild days.
You're on TV.
Okay, how does this
Sure you do. I'll have something to look at in
Tell me
Fairbanks.
about it first, you don't want to talk about it. I didn't even see it.
Where's David at?
That looks bad.
There he is. There's Mary.
Did it get an artery?
Were you working or did you punch your window out?
He didn't cut the tendon in half.
You were working with the window and you got mad and you punched the window out.
Lucky.
You dumb. You're stupid. What the hell's the matter with you, Harry? You're
got a
gonna
temper,
grow up
huh?
anyway.
That's what's wrong with me.
Oh, let's take it
No,
away.
not now.
That's what's wrong with you, but
That's
you
what
don't
it
need it.
was.
Well, here you are, still
Well,
drinking
look
the
at you,
stuff.
smoking a cigarette.
Oh, no, I'll throw
I
it down.
got
Just look around, whatever you. I'll record these new people here. Yeah.
Okay, David, you
Dad,
wanna go?
where's
Smile.
my other sock?
No, don't
Smile.
Where's my other sock, Dad?
That's not.
You leave that off for me.
Is that working or?
Yeah, I just recorded.
There we go.
Big mouth.
I named him after St. Anthony. It didn't work though. Okay.
Not me.
It brought me bad luck, St. Anthony.
Where's the other sock?
You better take the rest of it with you.
Strong.
Believe, you know, that it is going to be real soon. Real soon.
Where's the other sock?
Just coming across town.
You want to go through here? You got to get to your coach's house.
Mm-hmm.
That's not really on, is it?
Yes.
No, it's not. Don't waste it.
I'm just getting in.
No, just turn it off. You're wasting it.
She's opening a present.
Jim, our neighbor, and Helen and I used to play.
Dance.
That'd be good. Dirty film laughs.
I better stop.
This same neighbor, we went camping one time. We was up at Detroit Lake, and they had trouble.
That stuff's like glue.
Here's the main chef.
Oh,
This is Joyce making glue.
you better believe it is. Add a little butter and milk, and it's just like Elmer's. That's all that. Boy, that's gonna bang on there, isn't it?
This is my lovely wife frothing at the mouth waiting for dinner. We had a boiled egg for breakfast.
Oh, he fed me from Burger King.
There's
They
Dario.
You didn't eat on the way over.
No.
Don't talk too much.
I don't know what.
Because that's what Dario said. He says, I hope they don't stop and have lunch on the way.
Sally, come in here and tell me
I
something.
forget what time it was.
Yeah.
Tell you something?
You want to cut the meat?
Tell me your story in,
Yeah.
in 25 words or less.
I don't have a story.
Oh, no
This
stories.
is the ace bowler of the.
Yes. The only member of our family to ever be in Sports Illustrated
Mom and Dad threw me out at the age of 10.
at the age of
I
10.
had to sleep in the garage, no blankets.
Sylvia's gonna
Little
say,
background
"Oh,
music
really?"
here. All right.
Want some colors? Huh?
Colors? Rick, I know you're in there.
Come here. What color is this?
Come here and
She's got
say a
a
few
beautiful
words.
boy.
When you get through, I want you to turn around and look at that burnt roast you're gonna eat.
It's
Not
not
burnt.
Shit. That's right.
Run away from home.
What color is this?
Where is
Burnt
it?
roast, right there, around there.
Right here. Zoom in on
Line
it.
with it.
What color
See
is
it?
this?
I see it.
There.
Now, will you cut it? Or it's going to be
I
cold.
don't know how to get over there without getting.
Okay.
Dad,
Yes, sir.
there's that's an eagle and that's me out there.
Blow it out, Anya.
Here, light. Oh,
Should we light it again?
yeah. Let's light it again.
We got it, I don't want to burn it.
Are you getting it, Rex?
And I didn't record that first part. So we gotta sing her happy birthday again.
Oh,
All right.
come on.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Anya. Happy birthday to you.
Now blow 'em out.
Now blow 'em out.
Ooh.
All right.
Now listen here. These are for you to keep. See, these you don't eat. These are all your own little.
How old are you,
goodies.
Anya? Huh? Are you confused now?
She says yes. I don't know what's going on.
Take that out.
Are you 3?
She says, mm-hmm.
You gonna eat the candles too?
They aren't very good.
She was licking the bottom.
Do you want a piece of that cake, Winter?
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Why not?
I don't have anything else.
I mean, you know. What else is there doing?
No big deal.
Hey, come out.
Gee, that's really nice of you to get her a cake. That's really nice.
You want to have some cake, or you going to eat those?
The clowns too.
Yeah, these come out too, honey.
They come out?
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
That's a plate.
Yeah. Well, you want to open your card and this first?
Sure.
You want to open your card and open this first, and then we'll cut the cake, okay?
Get some teeth in?
He's used to this now. No big deal now.
I'll have to open this.
Okay, and then we'll have cake. Yeah. Have to start it on this end. Yeah. Okay.
I'm putting this on a movie so you can watch yourself opening the present later, okay, Anya? Okay.
What kind of paper is that?
Bear.
Bear?
Dog.
Oh.
Wow.
Dog. Dog. This is bottle.
It has a bottle.
Yeah.
No. Right into the cake.
Show me the doll, Anya. What's it look like? Ew, that's nice. That's
Yeah,
pretty.
There's a bottle. And then I can feed the bottle to all the babies.
Yeah. Gee, that's great.
Can you say thank you?
You're welcome. You want to take her out, or you want to?
I'll take her out for her.
Well, let's take her for the top. Wait, the top.
Big helper.
See? It's taped, honey.
Winter can open any box known to the human race.
Ah,
I'm
there,
getting
now.
a plate.
Okay, you ready to eat? Okay,
And a strawberry napkin for me.
that's
What
right.
kind of plates are those, Anya?
Strawberry plate.
Now, where do you want the piece of cake at? What do you want to eat? You want a flower, or do you want it here, or what?
Flower.
Okay.
How come there's rubber bands on this one?
So she doesn't fall out.
Maybe so the bottle doesn't move around.
That's probably it. Now, is that big enough?
Hey, there's a rubber band on the look.
I get it in the middle of the cake there in the back.
Okay.
I could eat that big one.
Can you? Well, you can always have more.
Yeah.
All right.
And I need a fork.
Okay, do you want some ice cream?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Honey, get over there.
Oh, well, I'm gonna get her some ice cream.
Okay, now don't get your arm in your icing there and your frosting. You did already?
Yeah.
This is
Oh, we got cake.
I'll show you what part I want. What part? I'll have this part.
The whole half? The rest of the cake?
Nobody else gets any, huh?
I'll have this part.
Okay.
There, Sal. Let Mama take care of taking any.
Did you get pictures?
Well, no, Sally is trying to get
Oh,
something.
all right.
To run off and leave her.
Oh, well, I don't need to be in them. Get them out of the kids. How's that, honey? Is that pretty good? Okay.
You got too many things going there, honey, for her. She got that doll and them
I
little
know.
things.
Well, you know,
Cake
see.
and the ice cream. Holy Toledo.
I already got a fork.
Okay. Where did you want it?
Right here.
Okay. Okay. Let's see, you better
Is
go
that-
across. That
He is
good?
taking half the cake, huh?
No, don't give him a big.
No. No.
Well, that's pretty tasty, huh, Anya?
How's that? Is that good?
Yeah.
Okay, here.
Let's see how it starts.
Okay, Wayner, show me where it goes.
Oh, maybe I'll
How long did it take you to make that bridge?
I don't know.
Did you enjoy making it?
Mama doesn't take pictures
Did you
of
have
the
any help?
TV.
How about yourself?
Do you like to build things?
Taking pictures of the
I
TV.
think he's camera shy.
Sometimes.
Okay.
Well, that's a nice bridge, Wayner.
Those things, that now when he gets them all together, then I thought was in there. 'Cause a lot of kids play with that, and they just have, you know, a little bit, they don't think of making it all into one. We used to have a lot of those things.
That
I
way.
don't know what happened.
Where's your daddy, Onion? Where's your daddy?
And that.
This morning she wakes up and
What's he doing?
Taking pictures.
Some pictures?
I kept asking her that. Who's here? I don't know. Then after,
Got a camera.
Daddy.
They had a cute little talk yesterday. She was sitting on his lap.
I
Dad,
made
she
a
called him
O.
Dad.
Oh.
Dad. Wondered if he was going to take the airplane back home. I said, no, you're going with me.
You're taking pictures.
She said,
You're taking
Yeah, I
pictures
remember
of
the
the
first time he
TV
came home, he
again.
was calling him Dad, you know. We felt
Taking
old all of a
pictures
sudden.
of
yeah, well,
the
it's,
TV.
it does sound kind of different for a little one to call Dad Dad and not Daddy.
Well, he would play with the neighborhood little girls and they called her Dad, Dad. And then he'd come home and it was Dad.
On the airplane. Yeah. Sometimes he gets off of the airplane. Yeah. And sometimes I pick him up.
What's he doing?
There's the ace mechanic over there.
Oh, Rick, do your thing, please.
Yeah, just one time.
Come on, I love it. He
Just
does it
for the-
whenever he gets in a crazy mood.
Just,
No, you're great at it. Just
just
do
for the
it.
sports
I
fan.
brought him to Nana's house and then I brought him to
Love it, that's it. I love that. I got several pictures of when it's from that high up to it.
Oh, he's done it for that long, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I make some more. That one.
He's really gets to be a clown sometimes.
I could take his birthday.
Yeah, you can.
Now I could go
Well, he
live.
done that when he
You
was
could
just a
go-
little squirt.
Yeah. He started when he's little and he's done it.
Mom, I could take his birthday.
Okay, now it's everybody tell your most embarrassing moment.
Grandma?
Gee, I don't think we have 3 days.
Wayne says every time he walked into the wall while he was doing movies.
Yeah.
This is the famous Maya Horine. She lives in Portland, Oregon, and she owns Safeway stores.
Show the bracelets then.
Right now, she's waiting for somebody to come and fix her car. Although it's probably, she's going to meet her future husband in about 20 minutes.
20 minutes, yes.
And he'll whisk her away in his Datsun 280Z, and they'll be happy forever after.
No, he'd be too short. I have to marry someone tall here. Short kids.
That's true. You better
Yes,
marry.
I have to.
And yeah, I can see your head. Yeah, if you marry some guy about 6'8", you should have kids about 5'4".
That's about it, in the middle there. Dave was tall.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with short people.
Yeah, Wayne's short. Oh, he's not that short.
Just think.
I know guys that are my height.
Just think of all the things that you can get into that other people can't get into. Small cars and
That's true.
small elevators. And
Small elevator.
if you ever get in a plane crash, you'll be able to sneak out before anybody else gets out.
I just have to climb on everything at work. I mean, but, well, let's just put Maya up there, yeah.
Yeah, that's the only problem being short. You always have to climb on something.
It's fine. I think girls, it's better that I short than David, you know.
Really?
Pretty
Yeah.
looking quarterback if he was this short.
What if you were 6'2" or so?
I'd be a model.
Would you?
Said also blonde hair probably, you know. No, I don't think I'd like to be that tall. At least I don't have to worry about people being shorter than me.
What if you were 6'2" and weighed 225 pounds?
Is that a lot?
Huh?
Is that a lot? That's what I'd be
How
like
much do you weigh? About 100, 110?
120. Goes up every week.
Gee, you don't look like you could possibly weigh that much.
Yes, every time I go to Red Cross, they always stick me on the scale because I
That's
think
how
I'm
much I weighed, I think, when Wayne married me.
Yeah.
And I have to watch it though.
No, you weighed about 126, I think.
No, I didn't weigh that much.
Yes, you
No,
did.
I did not. I was wearing a size 9, Wayne.
I'm sure she knows how much the girls remember.
Tell the folks at home that.
I squeezed into a size 9.
Do you still wear a size 9?
No way.
Oh. It's recording. You go see the rabbit.
This is rabbit.
Can you see the rabbit, or is it blurry?
I could see the rabbit. I
Oh,
could.
good.
Give him a
That's great.
Want a carrot, Rod? And he's
Look at the
Wayner,
rabbit.
what are you
Wayner.
looking at?
Look at the
Tree.
trees.
Come on.
I'm looking at her head.
Oh.
I think he ate a lot of carrots. Want some carrot?
No, he says, I'm full. I had enough.
And then I'm full. I had enough.
He says, no
You
way.
little brat.
Here, let's not get all tangled up in this cord,
And then-
okay?
Okay, that's enough rabbit now.
Are you reaching for a pear? Huh? I'll help you up there, okay? You want me to help you up there? Okay, I'll help you. Just a second. Come on.
There you go. Don't take me home with you, Wayne.
Sure.
She's gonna take pictures of you and then show them to you on the
Oh
TV.
my
Yeah.
God. No. That's enough.
That's enough.
I wouldn't talk either because he's the.
George looks real friendly.
Yeah, you always got a smile.
Yeah.
Beautiful smile. Just keep shooting. I don't care how many times you shoot.
Well, the other night I was trying to get some words of wisdom out of Dean, and she wouldn't give me any. I asked her, I says, what did you learn in your 52 years? And she wouldn't give me an answer.
You don't want to go to East Coast
In
yet. They're having
52 years,
hurricanes
I
on
could
the
give
East
you an
Coast.
answer.
They are.
Florida and
I'm
then
full
Florida
of plane.
up to Virginia.
When are we supposed to get over with?
That's enough.
Oh, yeah.
Right now.
Oh my goodness.
I'm taking it right now. Well, say something exciting. Come on.
Oh, you're so handsome.
Oh, flattery.
Oh, go.
I hate
Not
it.
me.
Somebody else say something.
Just keep talking now.
I
Elvira!
won't say a word.
Oh,
Those are really neat looking glasses you got on.
Oh, thank you.
Hi.
hi.
They must be Da Vinci.
How's everything with
It's
you
like
over there?
Well, just fine.
kind of tired tonight. I just got through fighting the old wind for a couple of days.
I bet. How long? When did you leave? Friday morning or
Friday
afternoon?
morning at 6 o'clock.
No, George, it was 45.
And how many miles did you drive the first day?
Well, we drove about 700 miles the first day.
Where'd you stay?
We stayed at
A few.
Hardin,
But it was
Montana.
Did you stay in a park or just along the road?
We stayed in a motel.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, we rented ourselves a motel and had a nice evening.
All right. Yeah, that's long enough for one day, 700 miles.
Yeah, that's a little bit too long.
Yeah.
Blew out, had a bad tire, had a flat, had to change the tire. Had to buy a new tire. That cost me $88. Makes kind of expensive traveling.
Yes, sir. I know how that is. The first day I had the motorhome, I hit up against the curb and bent the rim a little bit. Where's David at?
I think ain't plugged in, is it?
How's that skinny?
Just
Or
plugged in.
Patty? Was that
That
a
means it's
bad
still there.
They had
Wow,
the
it's
light.
red light.
We had the light.
What's that red light?
What's that red light?
Yeah.
It's radiation.
Oh.
Hi there.
I got a headache today.
You had a headache today?
Yep, sure did.
Did Greg make...
There's a red light.
Did you get to stay home and have the life of Riley again today?
Yeah.
Hey, it's showing.
Did it hurt your conscience?
No.
Not a bit, huh?
Hey, it's showing.
Why don't you show the folks at home your cat? Yes.
Love you.
All right.
Isn't that cute?
Look at those legs.
Yeah, I love you.
They'll love it. All right.
You know, you get the really easy straight art.
Where's Greg? He might get mad.
Walkman. Dave.
Let me see David, Harry. I haven't seen David yet. Prove that he
Come
exists.
on, Dave.
There he is.
Where's your hat? Where's my hat?
This guy, this is Mr. Hollywood of the Bartunik family. All right.
What do you want me to do?
Say something.
Where'd everybody go?
I think everybody. TV.
I can even see.
Let's zoom in on Harry. This is the Harry Show.
Today we put 2 tables and we put one conference table near the rock.
This is Johnny tonight.
All right.
This is Harry.
Harry's got a guest spot this week. What'd you do at work today?
Made 38 skylights.
You made 38 skylights.
Yep. See my boot?
Well, I think you deserve to take your shoes off if you made 38 skylights. How big?
All kinds of sizes.
When we come back, I want to come down and see where you guys are working.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Then I could take you to lunch.
Yeah, I'll go for that. Definitely.
Could you handle that?
I think so.
Great.
I think I can handle that.
Okay. It's a date.
Okay.
Whoa, you're on TV.
Yeah.
So are you.
So are you.
This is Mr. Radio.
Yeah.
You're going to be on Saturday Night Live. Did you know that?
He doesn't go anywhere with that.
That's what this is all about.
Saturday Night Live?
No, he's going to be on the David Letterman show under Unusual
That's a
Pets.
cool show. I watched that.
Unusual Pets, right here.
It's
What is your pet? My pet is a set of earphones.
What?
I said, you're going to be on David Letterman. Your pet's going to be your earphones.
Yeah, get over to Dave.
Oh.
Zzz. This guy is one of the handsomest guys in the Western Hemisphere.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Nah. You know, I gotta fight the women off all the time.
Oh, David disappeared.
I disappeared.
Where is he? There he is.
The
Look
one
at
that
that
never wears
smile.
pants. There's a big patch.
Mr. Coveralls. Where are your coveralls?
Wait, it's red.
What's red?
Radiation. Links in the inside.
There's a red light in there.
Yeah.
Is it supposed to be red?
We're in Kirkland. The kids are feeding the ducks some bread. We left Seattle this morning, and after milling around downtown for a while trying to find our way out of town, and we ended up out here. And we're going east from here. What's Anya doing? Yeah, they're your friends. You got to give them a little bit of bread. Pretty here. Look across the bay at Seattle. It did. Boy, that duck.
These little pigeons are really pretty.
Yeah, they sure are.
Oh.
Oh, there's a pretty one.
Oh, you pretty. Wait, there's somebody in here. And who's going this way? There's my mom out here. My mom is out here. Nobody wants it.
So you get up off of there.
Up right here.
Anya, get up there.
I'll just go this way, okay? Not on the wall. Oh, they're playing on roller ship.
This is near Vantage, Washington. This is about 150 miles west of Spokane. It's right along the Columbia River. Hi, Anya. It's a lot like Eastern Oregon, just sagebrush and hills. The old mission just outside Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, was built in 1846 by Jesuit priests and the Indians. It's the oldest building in Idaho. We just stopped along here, is along the freeway. We stopped here to take a little break of the mission. Okay, stay off the road, Puts. This is Billings, Montana. We stopped here to have breakfast. We're on our way to Rapid City. We made about 500 miles yesterday. I finally got so I feel comfortable driving this motorhome. I can drive at 60 miles an hour without feeling too uncomfortable. Here we are in, let's see, we're in southeastern Montana. Going down to make a turn off at Highway 212 that will take us into South Dakota, just above Rapid City. A couple hundred miles in any direction here.
Along the road in Montana.
Went get a half a mile or so. Pretty amazing, these daisies grow right along the road. It's almost looks like a solid border. That's the only place they seem to grow. It must be because they get the... Yeah, no, it don't get in front now. Boy, this part of Montana is as desolate as Alaska. No houses or nothing for miles. About all you see is a cow now and then, maybe a horse or two. We're still in Montana, about 150 miles from the South Dakota border. We're on Highway 212. We've got to go through a little corner of Wyoming. Anya's out here freezing to death. It's not real cold, it's just windy. South Dakota. Sure, go ahead. It's pretty. This is where Wild Bill Hickok was buried. Mount Moriah Cemetery in Deadwood, South Dakota. Calamity Jane's right next to him. We've got a nice spot here, although I don't think they really care too much about that. Kids are having fun running around up here. Pamela's down shopping. I figured the kids would get a little workout coming up here.
B.
That guy's name is... This is downtown Deadwood, South Dakota.
Look, he's
I wanted to walk over and show the main part of the old town. A nice old town built down in the valley here. Love old buildings, so I really enjoy this section of town. I really enjoy looking at old architecture. This must have been an imposing building in its day. Here's another one that's interested in architectural marvels. Hold it down here. Got it? Mm-hmm. Okay, you tape whatever you want to. Don't go too fast now. You have to go real slow, Wayner. What are you taping? Huh?
You'll see when it's taped.
Okay. Do you like to tape?
Uh-huh.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
All right. White bird. I don't know why, but there's windows broken out way up above. They must still use that. Buffaloes along the road, so we just had to stop and take a few pictures of them. There's a small herd down by Healy and Fairbanks. This is a pretty good size herd. They must have 30 head or so anyway. 40? Quite a few. This old bull, the closer we got, we kept one. I've waited 30 years to see.
Where you going?
It's incredible. And you just woke up from a nap. That is incredible. They're gonna have to make room for 2 more heads up there. That one. And that one.
Punch the move
Okay,
the camera.
this is your zoom.
Yeah. Jeez.
Four faces on a mountain, each reflecting part of what America was and what it can become. Americans harbor a special love for the impossible task. We have undertaken and completed tasks which have amazed the rest of the world. We believe in the potential of man's ability to assert himself within the world of nature. Our ingenuity and persistence have always been tempered by a deep love for the natural beauty and a respect for nature's potent forces. This respect lies deep in the tradition of the rural American, men whose lives depended upon achieving some sort of harmonious existence within the environment. In 1923, Doane Robinson, the secretary of the State Historical Society of South Dakota, had the idea of carving some kind of monument in the granite of the Black Hills. He suggested that perhaps the figures of some of the heroes of the Old West would be appropriate, and was sure that an artist of vision and imagination could work out a wonderful scheme. Robinson was supported by Senator Peter Norbeck, Congressman William Williamson, and eventually by John Boland as business manager for the project. It was a difficult, frustrating battle, but they felt this was a chance to strengthen the American dream they cherished. The artist they chose was a 42-year-old sculptor, Gutzon Borglum. Borglum had achieved some success as a sculptor, having executed a number of prize-winning works. He was a man of irrepressible spirit and self-confidence who occasionally seemed to lose sight of the practical problems surrounding the project. To Borglum, Mount Rushmore became the most important thing in the world. He understood what America wanted to say and the scale on which it had to be said. But he had to find the images that would carry this message. He proved himself equal to the task of solidifying in stone the spirit of a nation. Borglum was the catalyst and tool through which each American would be able to renew his own understanding of American ideals. He chose the faces of 4 men. On August the 10th, 1927, President Calvin Coolidge presented Borglum with a set of drills. Work began. The first face to emerge from the granite mountain was that of the first President of the United States, General George Washington. Washington tried to focus his country's attention on the awesome problems of internal harmony. In his farewell address to the Union, he described the potential of our young democracy. Active continent, comprehending all the various soils and climates of the world, and abounding with all the necessaries and conveniences of life, are now, by the late satisfactory pacification, acknowledged to be possessed of absolute freedom and independence. Here they are not only surrounded with everything which can contribute to the completion of private and domestic enjoyment, but heaven has crowned all its other blessings by giving a fairer opportunity for political happiness than any other nation has ever been favored with. George Washington was the steady hand that helped the young nation redirect itself after the destruction and turmoil of the Revolution. Borglum perceived that our first president had become the yardstick by which future leaders would be measured. He chose Washington's Secretary of State, Thomas Jefferson, our third president, for the next face on Mount Rushmore. Jefferson's face, which finally emerged on Washington's left, was probably the least recognized of the 60-foot faces. During the early stages, people occasionally mistook him for Martha Washington, but Jefferson's face was an important part of Borglum's vision. Jefferson understood the strong spirit of independence and self-reliance of the American people. His Declaration of Independence reached deeply into the ideals of all free and freedom-loving men. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed. That whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or to abolish it and to institute new governments. In his last years, he wrote, "I have sometimes asked myself whether my country is the better for my having lived at all. I do not know that it is. I have been the instrument of doing things, but they would have been done by others, some of them perhaps a little better." It was Borglum's understanding of the importance of bringing the country together and forward under this Jeffersonian vision that led him to choose the countenance of a man who as president held our country together through a period which nearly melted the foundations of our republic, Abraham Lincoln. When I came on the 4th day of March, 1861, through a free and constitutional election to preside in the government of the United States, the country was found at the verge of civil war. Whatever might have been the cause or whosoever the fault, one duty paramount to all others was before me, namely to maintain and preserve at once the Constitution and the integrity of the Federal Republic. Abraham Lincoln brought a new kind of wisdom born at the frontier of the rapidly expanding country. He was the epitome of this fresh approach of country wisdom. He was a hard worker, a laborer. When he campaigned for the state legislature in Illinois, he would travel from farm to farm, campaigning as he gave a hand with the daily chore. It was his view of life, a more complete understanding of what American life entailed, that allowed Lincoln to carry Jefferson's vision forward. It also gave him the strength to survive the chaos and death of the Civil War. Borglum would watch the light move across Lincoln's face, study the effects, and then rush immediately to the carving and direct alterations and fine work. He captured in the face that rare mixture of patience and faith, which had given Lincoln the strength to endure, to take the first step toward the harmony of man and nature by guiding the people toward a harmony with one another. This vision of democracy could only be brought within reach by the energy and drive of the American people. For the final face, Borglum chose a man of boundless energy, Theodore Roosevelt. Roosevelt grew from an asthmatic youth into one of the most robust men in the country. As a youth, his doctor had warned him of a heart condition and suggested that he avoid stairs and excitement. Roosevelt went on to climb the Matterhorn, hunt buffalo, fight a war, safari across Africa, become president of the United States, and in general, lead the most energetic life possible. Borglum had known the president personally and had felt the impatience and drive of the man. Roosevelt refused to accept the crimes of those few rich who were exploiting the people, the United States. He said, "The true welfare of the nation is indissolubly bound up with the welfare of the farmer and the wage earner, of the man who tills the soil, and of the mechanic, the handicraftsman, the laborer." Roosevelt realized that it was the laborer who was the backbone of American energy. he refused to allow economic growth to mark the end of the individual. Referring to our growing economic stature, Roosevelt warned, prosperity can only be lasting if it is based on justice. As a boy, Roosevelt saw natural history as his calling and remained active as a naturalist until his death. He was friends with many of the great conservationists of the day. Roosevelt marked perhaps a new level of consciousness in understanding Americans and their natural environment. He realized that economic exploitation was perpetuated against the land as well as the people, and that these natural resources were part of America's great heritage. He laid the cornerstone of the gateway to Yellowstone Park in April of 1903, and he said, "I cannot too often repeat that the essential feature in the present management of the Yellowstone Park, as in all similar places, is its essential democracy. It is the preservation of the scenery, of the forest, of the wilderness life for the people as a whole, instead of leaving the enjoyment thereof to be confined to the very rich who can control private reserves." The determination so vivid in Roosevelt's face carried forward the visions of men like Lincoln and Jefferson. Gutzon Borglum died on March the 6th, 1941, as the monument was close to completion. He had originally intended to carve the figures from the waist up, but it was decided that this, as well as the Hall of Records, was unnecessary to the power of what is certainly one of the most dramatic statements of the aspirations and dedication of the men who made
that's it. Now I send that stuff up for you guys, and nobody, it's just sitting in the refrigerator spoiled. Been there for 2 weeks.
What?
I made barbecued hamburgers for them. Oh my gosh, Wayne, again, honest to Pete, I can't believe it. Come
You
here.
want to show them how fun it didn't get?
Come here.
When you're doing it, he's showing it on the TV.
This is your chance.
There he is. Yeah,
This is your chance to be on film.
you're on,
I'm almost
you're on
famous.
TV, Perry. My, are you ever handsome?
Really? What a good-looking
I
guy.
know, he looks an awful lot like
But
Wayne.
you're
Somebody sees this and you'll be in Hollywood in 2 weeks.
Yeah, be another
the
Burt
same
Reynolds.
thing.
Yeah, you'll have to quit UPS. Tell them I'm sorry, I
I'm
gotta
gonna
leave.
hide behind this
Let's go.
cupboard for a minute. Here I go.
I know. Oh my.
There's the proud mother right
I
there.
look just like Esther. Look at that.
Oh, you and
Look at me, I'm on
Mom
TV.
and Harry
Yeah, right.
and
Yeah, like
Harriet,
the soap operas or something.
y'all you look so much like brothers and sisters. You'd almost think you were.
Harry and I look an awful lot alike. Yeah. But Linton looks more like his father.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm
come
sober.
on.
And Wayne looks just like his mother.
Uh-huh, I know it.
Spring-loaded arms. Don't you wish I did that?
Don't be bashful.
My people.
Great.
I should, really.
A little action.
Huh?
A little action.
All right.
Grandma.
No, that's it. Don't take any pictures of my behind either. Come on, get out of here. Wayne, you take all my pictures in the kitchen like I'm a charwoman. Can you believe it? That's it, no, Wayne. I'm gonna
There,
have a
look,
cigarette.
look. Yeah, my dad.
I only drink this beer for the
Dad!
aluminum.
Ah, there I am, look! Oh, how does it do that? Dad, tell me.
I see it.
Look,
Look at the camera.
I'm on it at the same time as I see. Look.
Isn't that incredible?
Look.
There he
I'm
is.
only drinking this so that I can save the aluminum for my aluminum can collection.
All right.
My giraffes over here that I painted. I painted those giraffes.
Your
Wayne?
father and daughter.
Wayne,
Yeah?
I see, take a picture of these giraffes over here. I painted them.
Where are they? There they are.
I'll have to show you what else I painted.
You better get the
Backwards.
Okay, that's good.
Backwards. Do we look like we're related?
Yeah.
Possibly.
No, I don't think I want to do that.
Sure, do it. Go for it. All right, you guys are gonna make the David Letterman show
Yeah.
for sure.
You should do it with your brother, huh? No. How come?
David Letterman show. I don't think I'd make much of a talk show host.
Your hair is so pretty.
Where's your pop at?
No, he's in the little boy's room.
Oh, you think he'll come back? Who's this guy? It's the fisherman.
No.
You gonna go up and catch some fish tomorrow?
No, I don't think so. I have caught one or two, but probably not.
Uh-huh. Just gonna go up and watch him.
I'm gonna go up and take a little rest.
All right.
Burn up all your tapes.
And this is the guy that shot up $10,000 worth of this guy's shells.
They didn't go to waste though.
This is true.
Turned me into one of the finest wing shots in America, probably.
Yeah.
All right, you'll be at the Olympics next.
Yeah?
Next thing
I
we
probably
know.
could have gone this year, but I just didn't push it.
All right. What do you think of that?
Well, I don't know whether it'd be worth another 10,000 or not. I think probably I've had about enough.
Usually people come down here with one suitcase, and jam full of clothes, and they can't take anything home with it. We can't get anything. We don't have room for it. But see, they can load that thing up pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I think it's taken right with that camera of his, put that on TV. kid right on TV?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Where's Frank at?
What?
Come here, Frank.
Mom, come here.
I was on there.
Come here.
I got a white tummy. Oh my gosh.
Does that take pictures of it too? Or does it just show it on there?
No, you're on film right now.
Oh, that permanently does it too, huh?
Yeah.
Oh boy, stayed right in the ear, corn?
No,
Oh.
I gave it to Mama.
Oh.
And then when I got home, I put it under my pillow. Oh, and then
Did the fairy leave some money under your pillow then?
yeah, I got a sucker in the mirror, but the mirror got lost.
Oh, the mirror got lost, huh?
Mhm.
How about that?
And the money got lost.
Well.
These two things got lost. Oh, but the sucker didn't get lost. I had it.
What did I do What do you... Phew. My dirty kitchen. Man alive.
Well, I figured if you were gonna hide, I'd come in here.
Well, I just in the midst of trying to get dinner going.
Rainbow, rainbow.
Okay.
Daniel, don't drink it all this time. You better drink it when you get dinner on your plate. I don't want any dinner.
You're not going to eat no dinner. How come
I
you're
should
not
get a
gonna eat
lesson.
no-
I should get a lesson
dinner?
from you, and then I don't have to show the neighbors how to run theirs when they decide to hook it up.
There you go.
Oh, I saved room for some potatoes and gravy.
There's the
Yeah, there's potatoes and the gravy's on the meat is on the stove.
Eat for corn.
Really? I told him.
Did you tell him when we called?
I found him at home. I
How
called
do
him
you
up.
ever get him out of the walk?
Please take me in some cake. I saw some. You want to get bread? Yeah. Mom, here's some watermelon. I'll take
Get the man on camera here.
Want to see me juggle or something?
Yeah, why not?
Look at him trying to dodge his camera. You get him looking at this thing. You don't want to.
Well, this way when you show up.
Well, I'll leave it at that. Yeah, we're gonna have to go to Alaska next week.
Give me your money.
No, you tried. You buy it something? No. Hey, I don't
There he is. There he is. After nearly 2 weeks on the road, we finally made it to Washington, D.C. We're going to walk over and go up to the top of the Washington Monument. It's good to get the kids out of the motorhome. Now I have a interview here with Mrs. Wayne Horine. What do you think of this, Mrs. Horine? Are you glad to be here? There's 2 future senators from the state of Alaska. We're going to walk up and see Lincoln Memorial.
You know what?
What?
There was some tadpoles in there. I like the snail. Hey, there's one. Look at all of them. What is that?
It's kind of an overcast day today. It's still, yeah, it's so hot and muggy. Pamela, I don't know how people can stand to live here in the summertime. It's 91 today. I bet the humidity's every bit of that. There's Pamela's back. Say hello, Pamela.
How you doing?
Someday you're gonna laugh about how you're walking right now, Wayner. Go catch Wayner, Anya. Wayner's waiting for Putz. Climbing up the stairs. And there he is. One of the greatest men that ever lived in this country. Hi.
Wayner.
Alright.
Anya.
Where'd Anya go? just starting to get dark. There we go. Looking from the Lincoln Memorial back towards the Washington Monument. I don't know how this is going to turn out, but it's a pretty sight.
Here's some. I know where there's one. Oh, it's popped. There they are. They popped. Yeah. Drop. Not me, not me, not me, not me. There's something stuck together. There's lots on the ground. That was popped up by itself. Here they come. These kind pop all by themselves. There they go. Nope, no more yet. Look, there's one. I caught one. Dad! Look! Don't pop it, Anya. Because, no! My bubble. It made more, see? It makes more, then it shows another hole. See? Hey, Dad! There's one right on top of you! Look, there goes Dad!
Yeah, that's great.
Show it!
Okay, where'd it go?
Over there. See it?
Maybe.
It's up in the sky. Right there, I see it!
Here we are, we've just taken the tour of the White House. We couldn't take any pictures inside, but we thought we'd get the kids and Pamela as we came out so that someday the kids can prove that they were at the White House.